am back. Rudrance for Black and White Network. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, like, comment, share. Let's get right into this. Somebody that we know that is in the music industry that has never really shied away from letting his political ideology out there. Let it be known. And when it seems that so many in entertainment are just flat cowards and refuse to let it be known, hey, we support law and order. We don't support leftist radicals running the streets and burning it down, no matter what. So many artists, singers, actors, whatever, are a bunch of cowards. They will not express themselves and let their views be out there. Few exceptions, Kid Rock, etc., right? Well, Jason Aldean has released a music video that's got leftists absolutely beside themselves right now. They are big mad and big pissed. And, you know, it should be noted, we'll just flip this over. And they're so mad. There's Jason right there. There's his lovely wife wearing an anti-Biden social club shirt. Kids are wearing hiding from Biden shirts. And I could not appreciate that more. Okay? I could not appreciate that more. I love the fact that they're not hiding in a hole somewhere. Keep in mind, he had a music agency drop him because of some of his feelings around political ideology and things like that. He's very pro-America. He's pro-small town, and he has let it be known. Look, you're not going to come to small towns and burn the cities to the ground and burn the towns to the ground and run amok and have no law and order. Simply put, citizens in these places are not going to put up with that. They're not. I mean, if push comes to shove, you've got sheriffs that will deputize citizens. Why? Because most people have been familiar with firearms and the safety around firearms in these small towns since they were, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. I kid you not. They grew up around it. They know how to handle it. And people always bring up mass shootings, and they've brought up the shooting in Las Vegas that at the concert he was at. Well, look, that was a complete lunatic that decided to mow a bunch of people down from long range. All right? Plain and simple. Something mentally wrong with a person like that. Responsible firearm owners do not get down that way. So, let's get to this. He released this song, and I can play, there's a snippet of it. He's got video, pictures of all of the destruction, all the rioting, all the things that happened around this country back in 2020, things that just made a lot of us sick to our stomach to see happen in this country. He's got these images, snippets all through this video. And the video simply says, try that in a small town. That's the name of it. You won't be doing that. You won't be getting away with it. You won't be running amok with lawlessness in small towns. And I just have to think, at least in the South, that's a damn fact. Plain and simple. Not going to happen. Jason Aldean went bold with his music video for Try That in a Small Town. This is Outkick. I think it's Hookstead. Yep. The country music star who suffered a medical incident during a concert is one of the biggest names in the industry and has been making hit music for more than a decade. That is a side note to this video. Jason Aldean just suffered a heat stroke like 3 or 4 days ago. Had to walk off stage. Just walked off stage because he was literally having a heat stroke. He had to post something to his fans after he had to walk off stage. His latest major hit, Try That in a Small Town, promotes the messages that the nonsense you see in big cities would ever fly in rural America. Should be noted, and we talk about this a lot, especially in Chicago videos or videos about New Orleans or St. Louis or Baltimore, San Francisco, L.A., look, rural America, in large part, they're red towns. All right? They're run by conservatives, Republicans. You have to get into these big cities before you get to these ultra-radical liberal mayors. All right? Just like Brandon Johnson in Chicago. All right? Or LaToya, whatever her name is, in New Orleans. Or get out to liberal DAs like George Gascon out in L.A. You get my point. The only reason this shit ever flew in these big cities was because the radicals were as radical, the radical politicians were as radical as the people in the streets burning it down. Not great people to vote into office. Well, the music video makes it clear that that's exactly what he means. The video features video footage of the riots that swept across America in 2020 that resulted in major damage to American cities and communities. Obviously, guys, I can't play the actual music, get a copyright strike at record speed, playing an actual song from an artist in a video. People are livid, while a lot of country music fans probably agree with Aldean's message that people in a small town have a tighter connection. Not everyone is happy. People are very upset that the song promotes community, gun ownership, and not allowing riots to burn cities to the ground. Imagine we live in a society where somebody writes an anti-rioting, looting, burning, murder song. This is literally what this is. It's anti all of those vile things, and people are mad over it. People are livid over that. Here we go. Jason Aldean, who was on stage during the mass shooting at a Las Vegas concert in 2017 that killed 60 and wounded 400 more, has recorded a song called Try That in a Small Town about he and his friends will shoot you if you try to take their guns. Oh, wow. Got a gun that my granddad gave me. They say one day they're going to round up. Well, that shit might fly in this city. Good luck. Try that in a small town. And that just makes me laugh because it's very indicative of how we were raised around here, how we were brought up, how we feel about law and order. And, of course, she wasn't the only one that lost her mind. Jason Aldean's new song, Try That in a Small Town, is not only reminding people that sundown towns still exist, but he loves them. Don't even listen or watch to give him the views, but read the very scary lyrics. It's like he forgot about the J6 insurrection. Oh, that fake riot thing? Okay. Jason Aldean's newest lyrics are shit. They're meant for teenage yee boys. You're out of your mind if you think country fans are not going to love this. Jess Piper, you've lost your ever-loving mind. And clearly, you do not have your finger on the pulse of people that enjoy country music. You obviously have no clue. Never mind patriots. Everyone I know has guns from Granddad because no one has ever rounded up guns. The rest of the song is dumb as you think. Rural doesn't equal hillbilly, and I hate music that perpetuates that shit. There's nothing about this that makes you think hillbilly at all because he appreciates a small town. This is what Jason said about this when he posted it. When you grow up in a small town, it's that unspoken rule of, quote, we all have each other's backs and we look out for each other. It feels like somewhere along the line that sense of community and respect has gotten lost. Deep down, we are all ready to get back to that. I hope my new song, and let me see if I can get the full. I hope my new song helps y'all know that you are not living alone and feeling that way. So, there it is. Another one, bringing up Las Vegas. You released this dog whistle. Now you release a song glorifying sundown town mentality and gun culture. Okay. This is what you do with your platform and your voice. Hashtag irresponsible. Hashtag triggered. I grew up in the Deep South. Small towns are being torn apart by gun violence. No, they're not. That is a blatant lie. Torn apart by gun violence? My wife literally looked at me just now and laughed. I mean, some of these towns around here, I couldn't even tell you the last time there was a murder. I mean, honestly. I mean, stop that shit, dude. And the gun fetish perpetuated by Jason Aldean creates more victims. No one is seizing your grandpa's hand-me-down pea shooter, but we do expect common sense background checks and licensing. You're a lunatic. These are the lyrics to the atrocious new Jason Aldean song. You know who's loving this? Jason Aldean. I mean, y'all just keep getting mad about this crap. Absolutely, it's great. Any radio station that plays this should be ashamed. It's 2023, and we have a country musician out here advocating for gun violence. And to make matters worse, Aldean was on stage during the Vegas mass shooting. Nickelback thinks your music sucks. Am I the only one that actually likes a few Nickelback songs? There, I said it. Damn it to hell, it's out there. Yeah. Really? Lawyers, guns, and money? This is how you remind me? Really? Okay. So, there's nothing wrong with showing footage. Yeah, I mean, he took the footage from Kenosha, Washington, D.C., St. Louis, Portland, Seattle, Louisville. Yeah, remember the Summer of Love in Seattle? Remember that from Jenny Durkin, the mayor? Yeah. Portland, Ted Wheeler. That's what I was saying. Radical leaders, it's only those places that really put up with any of this bullshit. I mean, Florida just come out and said, Ron DeSantis was like, hey, if the riders get in front of your car, well, and you have to take your steering wheel into your own hands to get out of there safely, state of Florida's got your back. I mean, you know, it's crazy. These people are wanting us to condone lawlessness. And that's really, they know this isn't just, quote, about guns. They know that. They know this is Jason Aldean saying, no, in a small town, we respect law and order. We do have each other's backs. We got a sense of pride in our country. And we're not going to let the city crumble to the ground. Because you know who that really hurts? It hurts the very communities that they're doing this in. Black Lives Matter. You know what doesn't matter? Black lives are black businesses. Because many of them burnt to rubble in all these riots. And these sons of bitches didn't care one bit. I remember the woman that said the local store that she went to every day to get whatever she was trying to, I think it was a Walgreens, burnt to the ground. She was crying. She was a black lady, by the way. Because she was like, what have you done? How about David Dorn in St. Louis? Dead. Served his community. In the police, proud, left his family behind, trying to save a business against the riots in St. Louis, dead. These leftists that are bitching and moaning about Jason Aldean's song don't give a shit about David Dorn. And y'all don't give a shit about law and order. And when you peel back the curtain, you don't give a shit about that shooting in Vegas either. You want a virtue signal and you want to piss and moan and you want lawlessness to be legal. Plain and simple. You don't want people, you want ideology to get more radical and you want to take away the guns so nobody can defend themselves. That's funny how that works out. Tell me what you think, Black and White Network supporters. That's the second day in a row. Yesterday, the leftists are going after Luke Combs because he covered Fast Car from Tracy Chapman. She wasn't having any of that. She appreciated the fact that she got a #1 song writing credit on a country song. She praised Luke Combs. I mean, it's crazy how many leftists are trying to tell black people what they're supposed to be offended by. And in her case, a black lesbian. What? All right. Whatever. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.